Today on Marilyn, this kitchen is in need of a serious overhaul.
It's dated, it's big, it just doesn't look fresh or modern.
So Amanda Forrest and Sebastian Clovis are coming in to tackle one epic transformation. Don't miss the big reveal. Plus, find out the reno-free ways that you can change the way you look at your kitchen. And we're challenging masters of flip, Kortney and Dave Wilson, to see just how well they really know one another. It all starts right now. And now, here she is, Marilyn Denis.
Down. It's our fabulous kitchen facelift today. So after decorating her whole house, this one room proved to be the biggest challenge on this homeowner's to-do list. Watch this. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Praga, and my kitchen needs an overhaul. My husband Ken and I have been married for 5 years. We have a son named Owen, who's 3, and a daughter named Layla, who's 4 months. We moved into our house 3 years ago, and I've decorated as much as I could around the house, but with a kitchen, I just don't know what to do. If I had to describe our kitchen to a stranger, I would say it's outdated and not functional. We haven't done anything to the kitchen since we've moved in except put it in a microwave. I really, really dislike the backsplash. It was the first thing that I saw when I walked into the kitchen. It's dated, it's big, it's beige now, and it has flowers sporadically. It just doesn't look fresh or modern. I would love it if there was a place for us to sit and eat as a family, or even just more storage. The computer there doesn't really work, but it's just something that we did when we first moved in, and we've kind of stuck to it. I would love to have more seating there. The cabinets are okay, I don't mind them at all, but they do need a little bit of a refresh. We had an issue with the dishwasher. My husband tried to fix it, and now it doesn't work, so he's the new dishwasher. What doesn't work right now is the faucet. I know it really bothers my dad when he comes over. He's always lifting it up and telling us it doesn't work, and we've tried, but we're just kind of stuck. I would love to modernize the kitchen so it matches the rest of the house. Hi, Amanda!
Hi, Praga, how are you?
I'm good, I'm so glad it's you!
Oh, I'm thrilled to meet you. Meeting Praga for the first time, she's so gorgeous and vivacious and youthful, and her kitchen does not match her personality at all.
So Praga, tell me a little bit about your kitchen.
Well, it's very outdated. It was probably the first thing that we noticed when we bought the house, but we've just put it off because we have 2 small little ones. We like to bake a lot in our house.
That's so nice.
It makes it a lot harder because of the way that it's laid out.
Okay.
I would much prefer it to be a place where we can gather as a family.
I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve for this kitchen, and I've only got 3 days, so I'm gonna ask you to get going so I can get started.
Okay, great.
Now that I've got some background on how Praga really feels about this dated kitchen, I'm happy to send her on her way for a few days so I can get started on all the work that needs to be done.
Please welcome Amanda Forrest, everybody. Amanda is here. There she is. And then we go over here. Praga and Ken are with us too. They're right there. Well, because, you know, I watch some of these things, and then I come and do the show. I don't know much what goes behind the scenes, which they prefer anyway. But I'd like to know what you did for 3 days. What did you do for 3 days?
We hung out at my parents' house, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
And they were okay with that?
They were loving it.
They loved it, yeah.
Yeah, the grandkids over.
Of course they love that. Of course they love that. And then you watch TV on the computer and in the kitchen, right?
Yes.
Which is very important. Which is very important. You never stop watching television. Television is a very important medium. But you spend a lot of time doing that, right? Do you?
We spent most of our nights by the television in our kitchen.
Yeah.
Which is not always comfortable, but
Yeah.
that's kind of just what we did.
But you know, it's interesting because kitchen, television, that's kind of like the hub of what's happening, the brains of the house, I think.
Right,
So you spend a lot of time, you want that to be fixed up for
She's
sure.
an
'cause
awesome
it's been-
baker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mama made us muffins when we
Did
were
you
there.
really?
Yeah,
Did you
she
bring any
did.
in today?
No.
See, that's where the host gets nothing. I get nothing. So we're going to walk over there in just a second, but what did you want to say? This is really, I mean, we're focusing on your kitchen, but for anyone who is watching today, we're going to give you some great tips. But what's the first thing you got to think of when you're about to renovate in the way that you did?
Well, it can be overwhelming for sure. And
Yeah.
the reality is even if you have the money to renovate your kitchen, you may choose to do other things with your funds.
Right.
I mean, so it's not a given that we want to spend that money on a full-blown overhaul, but maybe we do want to just give it a facelift. So that's what we're going to talk about today,
Okay.
is really some great ways of getting a really great new look without having to do an overhaul. But this
Right.
could also get you by while you save up for the
While you-
funds
that's
to
right.
get a new kitchen also.
And we're going to
So-
got 5 reno-free ways to do that. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go over here. First of all, I love the color, but you know what, Amanda, I love this color with the white. That's
Oh,
so
that's
pretty, and the
great.
gold pops.
It's a great.
So let's walk
Great
through this
color.
vignette that you've created for us too. These are things that you can kind of do now, like you say, if you're
Absolutely.
saving funds, and it's really easy. I know paint's going to be
It's
one
easy.
of them,
we
right?
tried to do, come up with things that you could really do in like a
Sure.
3-day weekend, and some of these elements too, you could, use if you're in a rental.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the first thing, let's talk about this great paint color.
is
It's
so
from
pretty.
Dulux. Everyone loves it. It's
Yeah.
called Green Night.
Gosh, that's nice.
So one of the things that people I think get worried about is maybe doing dark colors in a kitchen. But if your kitchen is really lacking any pizzazz, which it probably is if this is why we're doing a makeover, to it, think about painting one accent wall, maybe near an eating area, maybe behind the cabinets, maybe as a substitute to a backsplash, but do something deep and dramatic. So green is always popular, and this is a spectacular one.
And you can remove cabinets as well, which
You
I
can-
saw that you did here.
Absolutely. You can remove cabinets as well. So now some people get a little bit concerned about the lack of storage or missing some storage, but if you can afford to maybe either take the doors off and paint the interior of some cabinets and then still put your products back in, like your dishes and stuff, that'll give you a more refreshed look. Or just take some cabinets down, and it's actually really easy to do. You just have to unscrew them from the inside. You could store them in the garage
Sure.
if you want.
Yeah.
And replace them with some open shelving. So I've lived with a kitchen with open shelving, and it's great. It's very, easy to put the dishes away.
Yeah.
Usually we put dishes that you're using every day so they don't get
Yeah,
dusty or
everything
whatever.
that's usable.
These marble ones are really cute from CB2. Literally, they come with the brackets, so you just go buy 4 of them
Okay,
and
so
put
this
them
is
on.
it.
Yeah, isn't
Okay.
that pretty?
I love it. No, I love
and
it.
I really like how you can then use a mix of things like cookbooks and, like you said, your dishware and glasses and things like that, some black and white photography, to just make it more like a bistro kitchen kind of feel, I think. Yeah, it's a little bit different.
And then if the cabinets that you already have, you can add some new hardware, and you've got some great
Yes.
suggestions
Oh
on
my
this.
goodness.
Look how
I
beautiful
couldn't
some of
just
these are.
choose one of these.
Yeah.
These are from Anthropology. Now, new
Fun.
cabinet hardware comes in so many different price points, right? You can pay $3 for it, or some of these you can pay up to $30 for. But what's great about it is it's going to give you an instant facelift, and you can reuse them. So because you're usually just installing them into the pre-existing drilled hole, isn't that gorgeous?
That's so great.
Everyone loves this one too. I think it matches my outfit.
Looks like
I
an
feel I
earring
can wear
that
it
this
today.
looks like an earring I used to wear on the other show.
It's gorgeous. Another thing you could do is leave the more generic kind of hardware,
Yeah.
like what we have on our cabinets
On the
below,
bottom.
and then just invest in some more fancy knobs for just the knobs. Yeah.
Okay, so for the top.
Yeah, like if these are
Yeah.
about $25 each, I get that maybe you don't want to have to buy 30 of them.
Right, right.
But you could buy the $3 ones that are, more generic for the
Yeah.
doors, and then for the drawers where you're putting the knobs in, then invest in some of the fancier ones.
Let's talk about some impactful wall color, and I love the art too. So let's
Yes.
talk about
okay,
all that
so
right now.
we talk about impactful wall color, but there's another thing you can do
Yeah.
to your walls to kind of jazz things up. Think about a peel and stick backsplash. So these products are
Oh, yeah.
kind of cool from Home Depot, right? So if you've got a backsplash, which the one that we just saw was maybe not to your taste with brown flowers or whatever, you could just easily stick these right over top. There's a few variations. This is my favorite because it looks like marble. But look there's stainless steel, and there's kind of a bronzy color too. So
That's
either
cute.
if you've got no backsplash at all, or
Right.
you've got an ugly one that you want to cover up, this is really easy to do. So
Now, I want to go back to paint color, though. What I meant to say was paint color for cabinets. How do you feel about when
Right.
paint cabinet colors are one color on the top and different on the bottom? I kind of like
love
that. Or the island is, if you've got an island, that's just different. How do you make a decision
Great
on,
question.
do you go darker on the ones on the top? I don't know.
I think from a balance standpoint, generally people will go a bit darker on the bottom and
Okay.
lighter on the top, just
Yeah.
so it doesn't kind of feel like the cabinets are coming down on you.
I see.
But I think what's so cool about doing a facelift like this is if you've ever wondered what it might be to have, you know, red cabinets, or you might want green or blue cabinets, now's the time to go ahead and paint them and try, because you're going to rip them out anyway. Or if you don't like them, paint it over. So just push yourself a little bit further.
I love how you, when you get a chance, really take a look at how
it's
she
styled
styled it, because it's just so much fun. Okay, Amanda had 3 days to give Praga and Ken's outdated kitchen a facelift, but this wasn't a solo project. Here we go.
Tackling a whole kitchen renovation can seem kind of intimidating, but in this case, we're just giving it a refresh, meaning we're gonna leave all of the walls intact and we're gonna cosmetically update the space. Although I'm confident in my design skills, the reno side is a whole other story, so I think I'm gonna have to bring in some muscle.
Top of the morning. Knock, knock, knock. Guess who's Bizak? It's Sebi.
Sebastian's arrived in all his glory, and I'm really happy to see him, but he better stick to my design ideas and also my very, very tight timeline.
I got a hug this time. It's
I know,
nice.
that's right. You're feeling the love.
I'm excited to be here today. Amanda always has some amazing designs. I love executing them, and of course, making sure that whatever it is that we're building comes out beautifully.
So I've done a little preliminary work. As you can see, the cabinet doors are missing.
Yeah, look at you.
They've been sent off to be sprayed already. The sink is also going, and I mean, look at this broken faucet.
Wow.
Although the layout of the appliances in this kitchen is actually pretty functional, the rest of the kitchen feels really tired and it's dark and it's dated. I'm gonna add some new lighting to brighten it up, a fresh coat of paint, brand new countertop, and a great seating area for her kids. Sebastian and I had a little meeting about my design plan. I think he's understanding it all.
Okay, so here's my list. I need you to go to the store, and I need you to do it quick.
Amanda, there's a whole renovation to do in 3 days, and we're talking about shopping. My forte is in wheeling tools.
Now you're standing here chatting when you could be driving to the store. So
You know
let's
what?
go.
I got the hug, but you're still mean. You know that? We don't know exactly what materials we need until we do the demolition. So I'm gonna take a few things apart here, then I'll go shopping. Shopping? What does she think I am? It's crazy. Do the shopping later. I'm here for demo, baby. I'm back.
I thought you were gonna be at the store.
No.
I guess if we're gonna work together, we're gonna have to learn to get along.
Your prettiness is making you high maintenance.
My prettiness is making me hungry.
Today we have to take out all the existing appliances. We're also removing the countertop and all of the plumbing. And after that, Sebastian is going shopping.
Oh, out with the ugly.
Yeah,
Yay.
out with the old.
Out with the old.
All right, guys, we got a tiny space here. We got a lot of paint that has to go on the wall. So let's be organized about this, all right? We're making great time. Now, granted, this isn't a full renovation. It's just a 3-day facelift. But day one needs to go smoothly in order for us to hit our 3-day deadline. Ready?
Let's do it.
Now that I have my guys painting and we're at that stage, now I can go shopping. Now this is my kind of shopping. My home away from home, Rona. All right, as long as there's no fruit, veg, or milk on this list, I'm happy to pick everything up. That's the stuff you gotta use. That's the stuff real painters use. We're in a rush, no time to waste. Now, I know Amanda said she wanted black screws for the hardware on the cabinets, but I'm gonna go ahead and make an executive decision going with brass screws, because I know these are gonna pop. I got some designer in me too, you know. I don't just build. Wow. This is a long list. This is not a makeover. This is a renovation. Amanda, what have you gotten me into? Whew.
Please welcome Sebastian Clovis. That's right, Forrest and Clovis. You know,
Yes.
it's too bad you don't have fun when you go shopping.
Oh, life's boring, isn't it?
I just love these kind of things. I'm so glad you guys are working together again.
Yes.
I want to talk about things that we all need to remember when you are gutting your kitchen. And one of the things you said, keep the plumbing footprint to save money, right?
Well,
if you change it, that's going to
It's a
cost
big
a lot
thing.
of
Where
money.
you're going to spend a lot of money is with the specialty trades that come in. So your plumbers and your electricians. So if
Yeah.
you're just doing a facelift,
Yeah.
a quick makeover, then leave those appliances where they are. Leave the electrical sockets where they are. That way you don't have to bring in those specialty trades because those are the guys that charge the big bucks.
Yeah, that's right. And walls are your friend. Walls are your friends.
And that's another. Walls are your friends. Now, walls. A lot of people want that open concept look.
do.
It's very,
Yeah.
very trendy.
Yeah.
But when you take out those walls, you lose the opportunity to
Right.
put cabinets on there, or you lose space for storage.
Yeah.
Which is very important.
Yeah.
Right. You also lose privacy, which a lot of people feel like they want an open concept. They want to communicate with everybody, but sometimes it's nice to have a little privacy in your kitchen and be able to get away from the rest of the family. I don't know about your family, but my family.
No, you peek around the wall, you go, okay, I'll get that for you, son of a... Right? I mean, we want to watch our kids, but yet, I know.
Yeah.
So there you go. So this is like this continuation. You guys only had 3 days to do this. And may I say, so far, so good. You're working well together. We'll see. More of our fabulous kitchen facelift after the break. Stay with us, everyone. Amanda Forrest, Sebastian Clovis had 3 days to give Praga and Ken's Kitchen a modern facelift. Here's day 2 on the job. Watch these guys at work.
Day 2. Let's play.
Sebastian has arrived, dun dun dun. But he has product in hand, so I'm extra happy to see him now.
We are ready to roll.
Awesome, because I have like a giant list for you to do today.
First thing when I walked through the door, my helper Amanda reminded me of everything that needs to be done.
I need another coat put on the cabinets. I need the countertops cut today. Then I need the sink dropped in, which means I need that sinkhole cut. I need you to install the faucet. I need lights changed out.
This is an age-old designer contractor power battle.
Giant list.
Who's in control of what? Well, the truth is that we are both in control of our own elements, and we need to work together. So there needs to be less I and more we.
All hands in today, because time's really ticking.
Okay, you just want to watch me. Keep your eyes on me.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes
I look
on
good when I do my thing.
Yeah,
Trust
yeah.
me.
I picked the wood countertops from IKEA because I think they're going to really modernize the kitchen and really warm it up as well. The original hinges in the kitchen are actually in good condition, but I don't think they're going to really match well with the color that I'm doing on the cabinet. So I'm giving them a quick coat of black spray paint, and this will also help to modernize them and look nice and new and refreshed. To update the backsplash in the kitchen, we're installing Quadro-style peel and stick vinyl wallpaper. It's so awesome because it's perfect in bathrooms or even on a floor. It's going to be water resistant even on the wall in the kitchen. And because it's repositionable, it was really easy to put in.
We're going to center this with that cabinet and work our way out. And then, yeah. So
All right.
it's more cuts, I agree, but we agree also it'll be
It'll look way better.
better looking at.
This is a beautiful thing. When you work with a designer that you really love and respect, you make their vision come to life. They have an idea and we really make it sing. And so I'm out here making Amanda's design sing.
I think it's gorgeous. Let's just go for it.
All right, she said gorgeous, that's the magic word.
Yeah.
And honestly, I hope she loves it at the end of the day.
Super tight in here though, eh?
There's certainly a lot going on and there's a lot to be done today. And there's a lot of people standing in a very tight space. We all better get along because we need to make it to day 3.
Can we get any more people working in here?
I know we could get one more person working.
Hey,
That's what I know.
Feeling tape. I'm going this way, that way, this way, that way. Giving direction to everybody in here right now.
Okay, it's the magic moment right here. You ready, Lucas?
All right.
You ready, Amanda?
Yes, sir. You go for it.
We are cutting the counters. One-shot deal. Perfectly lined up on this side. It's easy for me to say that everything's easy, but in honesty, it's not. Getting these counters to fit just perfectly, especially when those walls are not square, it's a little bit of a challenge. Now, I just need the jaws of life to get me out of here. But when you get it just right, and you get that sink in there and it fits all snug, whoo, it's a good feeling. So I move with a natural pep in my step, and I've budgeted my time to get this project done at the time that it needs to be finished.
What are you doing outside?
I'm getting my materials. What are you doing?
Supposed to be going back inside and working.
You're doing all this talking, and there's work to be done.
Okay, you have my spray paint. I can do this part. I'll do this part. You go do that part.
The thing that's not gonna happen is Amanda making me chop, chop, and hurry up.
So I know you guys are working so hard on the details, but we have to try to pick up the pace a little bit as much.
Well, we're not picking up the pace because what we've done actually is prepped everything. I know when the deadline is, but when you start going too fast, that's when you make mistakes. That's when accidents happen. And I run a safe set. So everyone here is gonna come out of here with all of their fingers, and we're gonna get it done on time. No sweat. Don't worry about it. Tomorrow, bing, bang, boom, those cabinet doors go up, and then we shuffle out of here, baby.
Well, that would make me really, really happy.
I aim to make you happy. I'm really happy with all the work we've got done on day 2. We finished with the backsplash. We have the counters in and lined up and prepped for the plumbers and the electricians to come in tomorrow morning and get their work done. And the faster they can get their work done, the faster I can get my job finished, which Amanda would like.
What a team. All right, Sebastian is with us right now. I gotta say, you have amazing hair.
Oh, I thank you.
I love your hair. Like, it's like, I want to get like a blow dryer so you did some. You look great. Okay, we've got 3 reno hacks that you used in Prague and Ken's kitchen that you're going to share with everybody else because we're not talking about a renovation right now. We're talking saving your money for renovation and just being able to live in a space that you like. Caulking is the first thing. Tell us about that.
Right, so we reused all of the cabinets inside the space.
Yeah.
Right? They were very old, they were very rickety. There was lots of cracks, gaps, and crevices in there. And all of those crevices need to be filled. All right, so we're gonna talk about caulking.
Yeah.
All right, so caulking can be a daunting thing, and it's a very important thing. Everyone needs to be able to know how to do it because caulking only lasts about 5 to 10 years. So if you've been living in your house for 5 to 10 years and you've never replaced the caulking, then shame on you. Pay attention because
You can just take it right off, can't you?
Right.
Yeah, right.
So let's talk about it. There's 2 main types of caulking. There's latex and there's silicone. Now, latex caulking is what we're gonna use to fill up all of the gaps.
Okay.
So around baseboards, trim, windows, with those old cabinets, filling in all of those cracks, that's latex caulking, okay? The reason why we use it is because it's very easy to apply.
Yeah.
And it's paintable.
Right.
Okay? And it's not for water areas.
So silicone is for water.
Silicone is for the
around
water,
the
so
tub
around
and
the
the
sink.
shower.
The tub, the back of the counter, all those things.
Okay.
That's where you use silicone caulking. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now, second thing is this crazy contraption here. Okay, now these things can be a little scary. This is a caulking gun. Okay, this is an old school ratchet gun. The reason why they call it a ratchet gun is because it has these little bumps right on the back of this thing. So what happens is you turn those bumps upside down and you squeeze it in.
Okay.
Once you've applied your line of caulking, you have to turn this and pull it back out. And what that's gonna do is gonna stop the caulking from spitting out the end of the tube, right?
Yeah, right.
Because that's the main problem is that you put the caulking gun down and the caulking just goes all over the place while you're doing your caulking on this side, and you come back, there's a big pile on the floor, and nobody wants to clean that up.
No.
Right? So you gotta pull that piece back. Now, this is a different kind of caulking gun. This is a smooth rod caulking gun. If you guys are gonna do this, I suggest using this one because it has a quick release.
Okay.
So rather than having to pull it back, you just hit that quick release and
it'll stop.
It stops. It pulls the vacuum, the caulking stays in there. All right? That's the next
Now,
thing.
see,
So,
that's what you're going to take away from this show.
yeah.
I've been doing this for almost 30 years, and I did not know the difference between caulking guns. Now I know everything.
I'm out here informing the people. This is what I'm doing.
Inform the people, honey. Now, what's the next thing?
So before you apply any caulking, you have to get rid of the old stuff. It's very important that you get all of the old paint, the old caulking, dirt, grime, grease, all of those things need to be completely clear. So you can use something like this to just go through and clean it all out.
That's the
you can
fun
sand
part.
it down, degrease it, all of that kind of stuff, get it really nice and spotless.
What do you degrease it with? What do you do?
A degreaser.
Yeah, but what do you use?
You know what? I go to the store and I use whatever degreaser there is.
Okay, all right. Whatever on sale.
Whatever's on sale. Okay, so, yeah, exactly.
Exactly, I know.
Okay, so let's talk about actually applying this
Sure.
caulking.
Okay, let's do it.
So I'm gonna come around here. Now, when you get your tube of caulking, you're gonna cut the nozzle off at a 45-degree angle. You're gonna puncture the inside, and then you're just gonna run a smooth bead. Oh, not like that. You're gonna run a nice smooth bead
Look at that.
right the way in there. Okay?
There you go. So what happens
Nice and
if that
smooth.
happens?
Pull it back.
What happens if that happens?
Well, that's not too bad. I'll kind of show you what happens. If that happens, you lick your finger and you
Yeah,
get it
you
down
do.
there.
Yeah, you do, right?
Okay.
Do I?
You don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna mess up your nails.
But that's what you do, right?
That is what you do. Now,
All right.
You know what? It's actually real. Now, contractors, you'll see them a lot of the times. They will lick their fingers and run it right along that thing. And what that spit does, it just lubricates your fingers so that the caulking doesn't stick to it, all right? But here's
You guys are so easy. Really.
But here's the secret trick. Here is the trick.
Okay.
Here's the trade secret, okay?
All
If you
right.
don't want to lick your finger and, you know, and eat some of that stuff while you're doing it, you can use soapy water. So throw some soapy water into a spray bottle.
Okay.
Spray it down. Open up your nozzle first.
How's it going?
It's going
really
decent.
good. Okay, it's going
Spray
good.
it down. So we got some nice soapy water in there. And then you can get your finger and you can just
Ah,
run a nice bead.
nice.
All right?
All right.
Then like, just like that. There you go. All right? So it's quick and it's dirty, you know?
Okay, next thing. Cabinet hardware. What?
So cabinet hardware jig. Okay, so
Okay.
one of the things that we did in this thing was we had to put all new hardware. We just talked about installing new hardware.
Yeah.
Right? So we repainted all the faces of these cabinets and all the holes were gone. I didn't know that I was gonna be doing hardware installation, so I had to create a jig on the spot. So I'm gonna show you guys how to create a jig so that when you put your hardware on, it's easy to put one on, but it's hard to put them all on in the exact same spot. So we're gonna
got
create
it.
a jig as a template.
Okay, I did not know that.
So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take a piece of wood, all right? You're gonna take all of your measurements of your hardware and you're gonna transfer those measurements onto one piece of wood, okay? So you see I've got 2 holes right there.
Yeah, because that's where it's going to go
That's
on all the cabinets.
On all of the cabinets. And
Got
now all
it.
I've done is I've created a little L with 2 more pieces of wood and screwed all of these pieces together. So now I can go to each cabinet and I can hold that up,
see?
clamp it on, and I can drill those holes in the exact same place on every single door.
Yeah.
And the reason why we put that template in the middle is so that whether it's left or it's right,
Yeah.
we can do either side, okay? So there's a trick.
Number 3.
Number 3, moving on along here, okay?
The wooden tray using sink insert.
Yeah. Well, this is something that's very commonly done. When you get a countertop, marble countertop, very often the manufacturers will deliver a little chopping board that comes with it that they cut out of the sink area, right?
Yeah.
So I did the same thing with the sink area that we cut out.
Sure.
Right. Now this is a really cool product. This counter that we installed was really cool because it's basically an engineered hardwood flooring, but it's engineered hardwood countertop. Okay. So it's particle board on the inside, but it's solid walnut on top. So this is a really good piece of wood. I didn't want to throw it away. You know me, I love to upcycle things.
I know you do.
Right?
I know
so
you.
the cool thing about when you order one of these cabinets is that it comes with these extra strips of walnut. All right? So I've taken this piece that we cut out, I've trimmed it down, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you how you do this. You peel that guy off right there. It's a little sticker. Get it on top.
Yeah.
Get it on top of there. And it's good to go, all right? And now, sure, give me a clap. I'll take it. You know?
They're really easy today. Keep going.
So,
You can't lose with these people.
So here's the great thing. Because this is real hardwood, once you trim off the edges there, you can actually take some sandpaper and just round it out, sand it down so that it's nice and smooth.
Right, how do you trim that off, though? There's a little bit of a, how do you do that?
So you got a little bit of an overhang.
Yeah. Oh,
You're just gonna take a little blade.
Okay.
You're gonna run your blade right along there
Okay. There you go.
and trim it off. Right?
Nice. Okay.
So let's trim it off. So this is something that I usually do for most of my clients when I put in their counters. We only had 3 days to do the makeover. So Ken, Praga, I apologize. But I'll have it ready for you after the show so you can take it home.
Stay with us, everybody. We have to take a break. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. There's just one more day before Amanda and Sebastian can reveal Praga and Ken's kitchen transformation. Watch this. Here we go.
Day 3 is off to a great start. I arrived to all the appliances being delivered from Best Buy. We've got an electric range, we've got a new microwave, we've got a dishwasher, and a beautiful fridge, which I hope fits through the front door. There's a million people in the kitchen. We've got the electrician here who's switching out some lighting for me, and the plumber has got his work cut out for him. He's installing the new sink, the dishwasher, and has to run a brand new water line to that gorgeous fridge.
And I still have to get all of the doors attached to the frames of the cabinetry, which is difficult because nothing is level and nothing is plumb, and it needs to be perfect. That's all on me. Do I feel pressure? Smooth, baby, smooth. One of the first things that I noticed was that there are no GFI plugs on those counters. It's code, and we are required to have GFIs anywhere where there is a water source. So all of the plugs on the counter, they need to be replaced. So I bought white.
Okay,
I
white's
could have
good.
done black.
No, I like it. I think we should do white there, and if we could do a black one on the accent wall,
Guess
that'd
what
be
I did?
perfect. Is that what you
I
did?
bought a black one for over
Now
there.
we're thinking alike.
We're in the same.
Perfect.
We're in the same place.
I've
right?
trained you well. Very good.
That is not what happened. I was born like this.
With these makeovers, things don't always go as planned. Some of my projects from yesterday have now overflowed into today, making this timeline even tighter because we need to reveal this afternoon. So today I've got to install the doors, the hardware on the doors, we've got drapery to hang, and also art, a table to put together, and all of the accessories in a very short timeline. I should say Sebastian has to install the doors. I'll do the decorating.
Things get cozy when there's this many people working on them, Bill. Things get real cozy.
Now that Sebastian is installing the cabinet doors, I'm getting a really great look at our beautifully sprayed cabinetry from Paint It Like New. It looks fantastic, it's vibrant and fun, just like the fun family who's gonna now be cooking in this kitchen.
Whoa, guys, it's looking amazing in here, but you look like you're stressing a little.
I'm not stressed at all. I miss Amanda when I don't see her, but when I see her too much, Lord, she gives me stress. You're not stressed at all.
Not at all?
We only get half, but you can keep rubbing. That feels nice.
Want me to wipe that sweat on your brow too?
I am not sweating. This is easy breezy, baby. This is the biggest makeover that Amanda and I have done, and it is very challenging, mostly because of that timeline. It's very tight and there's a lot to do.
Really, this kitchen was just so sad and depressed. I just wanted to amp it up with color and push it to its happy place.
I am feeling fantastic about this space. All of the nuts and bolts are being tightened, all of the trim is being painted, all the touch-ups are done. This place is gonna be gorgeous.
I'm feeling still pretty nervous about the overall color and design of the room because I think it's really bold, and I'm hoping that the homeowners are gonna feel my vision and be as excited to see this as I am to give it to them.
Boy, you didn't know how sad your kitchen was, did you?
I cried when I walked in.
I was emotionally very sad. I cannot wait to see the big reveal. That's coming up right after this. Stay with us, everybody. Well, after 3 days of renos, it's finally time for Amanda and Sebastian to show Praga and Ken their brand new kitchen, and I can't wait to see it. So let's see what this is all about.
Hello, hello. How you guys doing?
We're good. We're so excited.
Well, I tell you, it has been quite the 3 days. I had to bring in contractor extraordinaire Sebastian Clovis.
How you doing?
Hi, good, thank you.
He brought my entire vision to life.
Yes, it was an incredible vision. We have done an absolute number on your kitchen. I'm so excited to show it to you.
Come on.
All right.
As we were being led to the door, we were so nervous. I was so nervous, and even with my eyes closed, it was so bright. So I was thinking, oh my goodness, like what color did they choose?
Keep your eyes shut.
Okay.
Now, let's have a little look back, think back about what your kitchen looked like before. You had dated cabinetry, you had a broken faucet, a non-working dishwasher.
You had a counter that was cracked, it was stained, it was ready for the garbage, and the backsplash was no better, right? It had that brown with the floral print on it. Well, it was from a time past.
That's right, that's right. So let's get ready to have a look at your new kitchen.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Open up.
Oh. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. Oh, wow. When I opened my eyes, I was really surprised. I didn't expect to see all the designs and such a change.
I love the light.
Do
Oh
you?
my
Okay.
goodness. I love this. This is so
Isn't that cute?
mature. Like adult light.
I know that art is so cute. That's from Bouclair, and I love the horse. I think it's really dramatic, right? So we've got a few other accessories and some chairs from them too, so you can actually sit down in here and eat if you like. So
Oh my goodness.
A dishwasher? Yeah, I like that.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It's a lot to take in, isn't it?
It is. Those amazing appliances are from Best Buy. They're Samsung, and they're just gorgeous. The fridge is giant compared to what you had before.
Goodness,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
I was pretty shocked. I was very shocked. I was very shocked to see like a new fridge, a new stove, a new, like even microwave. But I'm very happy about the new dishwasher. I think that'll come in very handy.
Oh, look at the countertops.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's a nice
the
big sink
yeah,
too.
Look at the sink.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wash
nice
all of
and
your
big.
dishes here. I know he's excited about the appliance, but I just love this space because I'm in it so often, and being home with the baby, I'm in there all the time.
We got brand new countertops. These are walnut countertops from IKEA, right? We've got this backsplash that is absolutely popping. It jumps right off the wall.
Yeah, I love it.
Right, we have a giant sink. I mean, it's almost a bathtub, to be honest.
I was thinking that too.
It was such a great success. We're so happy.
Big win. Big win.
Big win.
Awesome.
So as long as you guys love it, I think it's time for us to leave.
I know, I think so, and let you guys enjoy it.
The one thing I will say is the caulking, it's all still wet. So
Yeah, we're that new.
let that dry and get a little tacky before you get busy, all right?
All right, guys. Awesome.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
All right. Bye. Enjoy. Thank you.
How did we do?
We rocked it, I think.
Oh, we did so well. It turned out fantastic.
I would say we're dangerously good at this, actually.
Dangerously good. I like that. How would you describe our working relationship?
It's love-hate, but mostly love.
Mostly
I'd
love,
say mostly
right?
love,
It's a
yeah.
little rocky at times, but
Yeah.
there's some nice sandy beaches in there too.
Yeah, as long as he, shows who's boss, then we don't have any problems.
We can do another
We can
makeover
manage it. We can
anytime.
manage it for sure, yeah.
Boss.
Yeah, thank you. See? It's well trained.
Oh, wow. Great team, great job. Amanda and Sebastian, everybody. So good. I love this because it's doable. I love it. It's saving your money if you do want a renovation. I love the kitchen the way it is, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's talk about that dishwasher. I thought you were going to go and hug it.
I would if I could. We've used it every night since.
Have you?
And he has special rules for the dishwasher, how we have to put the dishes in and, what to do with it. He's very particular about
Let's
the dishwasher.
review. Okay, Braga. Open up the door all the way. Take the tray out all the way. Build from the back, move to the front. Am I right?
You know.
Yeah, I know it. I know it. So I know it. What did you want to say about that dishwasher?
Well, it really stuck in my mind about all the baking that you do. And the great thing about this dishwasher is
Yeah.
it has an extra jet in it. So you actually don't need to be that picky when you're loading it. You just need to throw all those even baking pans in and it'll wash really, really well. And also it's super quiet. So with the baby, you don't have to worry about it, like making all these clanging noises. It's a really, really nice model.
What's your favorite part of the kitchen?
The green cabinets.
I love them.
I think it was really, again, it's one of these things where even for designers, it's really cool to be able to push yourself outside your element.
Yeah.
And I know even when I was going through the green color cards, I started off much quieter than what I ended up with. And I was like, you know what? If this was my kitchen and I really want to go for it, let's just really go for it.
Yeah.
And Sebastian, I really liked that we did the green. We thought it was
What did you love it?
The backsplash.
Yeah, it's pretty
the
nice.
backsplash was so nice. It was so nice that Amanda decided to wear a matching shirt today. The inspiration just kept going.
Kept going. Let me
yeah.
tell you, the designers that I work with on the show, when they do a major makeover, they dress like the makeover.
Yes.
He did right in the spirit, right? Right in the spirit. But you know what? The backsplash had so much impact. It was so graphic.
Yeah.
It was so easy to install.
That's so
We
good.
just
To be
put
honest.
it over top, or you
went-
put
Yeah.
it over top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it over
We can say
top.
we. I like we. It works.
We is good.
You know? But it's totally doable. Like you said, it's it's a DIY thing, and it's something you can do in your own space. If you don't like it, you just unpeel it and put something else on.
That's right. That's right. Well done, both of you. Enjoy your new kitchen. Enjoy it. Hey, listen, everybody, if you have a room that needs a facelift, just go to marilyn.ca and click Beyond the Show, and these two might show up. They might argue a little bit,
Just maybe.
but they'll show up. Okay, we got to take a break. Thanks, you guys. We'll be right back. Canadian husband and wife team Kortney and Dave Wilson renovate and flip rundown Nashville homes. Here's a look at season 2 of Masters of Flip.
I would probably keep the fireplace, expose the brick, open up onto the new kitchen.
Whoa, you want to open up a wall? Back in the day when they built these walls, it was hip and it was awesome. So why does it have to change? Why can't we bring that back?
If the market turns and everybody wants more rooms, we'll put them back up. But for right now,
we set the pace.
and it doesn't sell, we're really not setting anything. We're holding on to a house.
Be easier.
They want open concept.
It's overrated.
That's a good team. Please welcome Dave and Kortney Wilson. Well, let's everybody everybody sit down. Last time you were on, you did something real special. Let's see, you re-proposed to the lovely Kortney. Do you remember that? Do you remember that?
And we did pick out a ring.
Oh my
Look at
God,
that.
she did. Let's look at this ring.
She proposed with somebody else's ring that day.
It's impromptu.
Well, let's watch it right now and see what happened. Here we go.
So, hang on.
Are you kidding me right now?
Will you marry me again?
I started going into an ugly cry that day.
I know, it was good. And I'm trying not to cry. I'm so happy. And what a beautiful ring. Nicely done.
It's the highest quality of glass you can get in Nashville.
And that was left over from all the renovations, am
That's
I
right.
right?
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Well, congratulations on season 2. I know that you both really enjoy doing this. It's nice to see something to come, you know, that's really run down, because these houses are really run down, and you make them so beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah.
We're trying to save them from actually being torn down to the ground.
Right.
And in Nashville, that's a big issue right now. So.
Right. Are there a lot of people tearing down
Yeah,
houses
a lot
and
of
making
people. They're trying to
McMansions?
preserve, exactly. They're trying to preserve some of the historical value and qualities of especially East Nashville, the city. So we're trying to do that too.
I'm going to come down and see that. I want to see what you...
Well, you've been threatening that for a year.
Why don't you move your show there for a week?
Oh, sure. Do you have any money? Let's hawk that ring and maybe I can come down. Okay, so now that you guys are married, we're going to do a little game. It's called the Re-Newlywed Game. Okay.
We want to use these for role playing. Like I can pretend I'm you. You can.
We had special paddles made just for you guys. Okay. Okay. Who is most likely to go over budget on a flip? Here we go.
Come on, you guys can answer this.
Oh, that was an easy one.
Who said that?
Oh, no. This one.
And what is it with you that you do that?
Why? Kortney would think it's poor planning. And she may be right sometimes, but we buy these houses so quick sometimes that I have to guess a lot of the times. Then I do the budget, and then I just make mistakes.
But you think you'd improve on your guesstimates?
You would think that.
You would, yeah.
I know. I don't even understand. We've done 100 of these.
Okay. Who has the more expensive taste? Paddles up. Now, see, that's a conflict for me. So even though you do what you do, you have more expensive taste.
But I have to, when we put our budgets together, I say, this is what I need. And that becomes a part of the budget. At the end, we go over, but it's not on the stuff that I had pre-planned for.
I think I'm still hoping that I can convince her that we can do less expensive
But Kortney,
things.
that tile was 50 cents more. Oh, come on. That's not getting us over $60,000.
If you do enough tile.
Okay. When you find something really disgusting in a rundown home, who gags more easily? Yeah. Like, I mean, you know, I see you go through windows. You're very good at breaking in, by the way.
I'm very good at it because I'm smaller.
Really
I can, like, just, you know, scoot in there. But
He's from Sudbury.
That's right. That's
yes, but he likes to touch everything. And I'm not a germaphobe, but I don't feel the need to open refrigerators that haven't been opened or even turned on in years, some of them.
Yeah.
But he gravitates to these things. Like, he's going to find a great surprise.
And one day, well, I have found many surprises.
What's like, okay, without getting too gross and gaggy, what is like a weird thing that you found? Like the doll hanging in the corner was weird, okay?
Now that was creepy.
That was really creepy,
I'm
but
not
that
more
wasn't
creepy.
gaggy.
Carcasses, like things like possums stuck in midair, like, you know, that in the walls. I mean, we found. Oh yeah, not the rest.
Okay,
is
let's
too
talk about
gross.
The most disgusting thing, and what really I got in a lot of trouble that day, is I did open a refrigerator that hadn't been open in a long time.
Boy.
And opened food, and it was just. And so I opened it quickly. Everyone yelled at me. I slammed it, but it stank up the whole house.
Yeah.
So we couldn't film for a good hour.
Wow.
We took a break.
Okay, one more question. More question. Who is a tougher boss during a flip?
Here, just hold this one.
Everybody, Masters of Flip, David Kortney Wilson. Come back again and spend more time with us.
Okay.
All right.
Let's do it.
Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow. See, I know.